So today you're going to be working on the timeline, which is the page right after, or right before, sorry, your paragraphs, right? And so on here, does anyone know what a timeline is? What a timeline does? What it's for?
I don't know, I just think.
Sadie? You forgot? That's all right. Good try though. Now Louise?
It shows the past, present, and future.
Kind of, the past, present, and future, right? A timeline is basically telling you in order important events. So, in order, and for my important events, I was born on April 8th, 1988, 9:03 a.m. on a Friday, because I'm being ridiculous, right? I was 9 pounds, 3 ounces, and 21 inches long.
And we don't know
All right, and that's okay if you don't know the date or the time specifically, right? As long as you have your month, your day, your year, you should be good. Here,
I know nothing. Wait, you were born today? What?
Bella Strike. Okay, we are not talking out right now, thanks. The next one is below, right on our timeline. I graduated high school, Paramaritan High School, 2007. I graduated college at IUPUI on December 2011. I married Mr. Cumming on June 13th, 2014. And baby Rogue was born on July 19th, 2017. Now obviously, you guys aren't going to have these milestones in your life right now, but you have when you were born. Maybe you have when a brother or sister was born. That's important to you, right? You might have Mason Strike. Well, you might have the first day of kindergarten, right? That was an important day, right?
Giovanni Mondragon, please report to the office. Giovanni Mondragon.
You might also have the first day you ever played one of your favorite sports, like your first big game, right? Or a championship you won, right? That's an important day to you. Right? So when we're breaking down our important events in our life, right, we think about really big things that happened to us, right? That big things that happened to us and this continuum of a timeline, okay? So that is what you would do on your timeline. Let me explain it all and then I'll take questions in just a minute. On table of contents, this will be pretty simple for you to do. Your paragraphs are done. All you're doing is filling in the name part of where you wrote meet, right? Obviously that'll probably be your name. So that part of table of contents, now we'll have all the headings correct on there. And then the other part you're doing today, specifically, I already got it, thank you Delia. So then on here with our map, I have very specific directions for you for this, right? You can't just draw a house and call it a day, right? It's a map. And we've talked about maps a lot before, right? So I have a compass on mine, north, east, southwest, compass rose, showing where north is. Then I have my first floor in my basement, right? And I divided that. If you have more than one story, you can obviously break it down like that. I have my living room, my kitchen, bathroom, Rogue's room, my room, dining room. Everything's labeled, right? In the front door right here. And then in the basement, we have a playroom, an art room, laundry room, and storage. So then that would be our house there. You can also make a map of just your room. So if you want to make a map of just your room, you would obviously label the items there, the bed, your dresser, where your toys or toy box might be, or TV, whatever might be in your room. And that could be your map. You would still need a compass, right? And so then, the other thing that you could do is your neighborhood. Now, I'm going to tell you, neighborhood is probably the most difficult one for you to do, right? You have to know your street name. You have to know streets around you. You would mark different houses on the road, and then you make a star on your house, right? So that one's a little more difficult. If you want to challenge, you can do that, obviously. But other than that, you could obviously do either one of those. So those are the ones you're doing today. You are not going to do graph or diagram today. So we're not doing those yet. We're doing those next time. All right, so leave those blank.